So, turning your desire into a decision. I read this or heard this somewhere recently. I don't remember exactly where, but it really kind of resonated with me as far as like decisions that I'm making or not making, or that I've been sitting on for a while and not taking action. So I would consider myself like a doer, right? Like a decision maker, someone who takes action. I mean, there's plenty of examples of that in my life, and I'm sure in your life as well, as far as decisions that you've made for yourself. So like, for me, I'm an attorney, so having the desire to be an attorney, like actually making that happen, did it. No problem. I've been an attorney for 13 years now. And after practicing for 7 of those years, I decided I wanted to open my own law firm. Right now, I sat on that decision for 2 or 3 years, like a lot longer than I should have sat on it, but ultimately made it happen. In March of 2016, I opened my own law firm. And, on this channel, I've been sharing with you my weight loss journey and alternate day fasting and intermittent fasting, and I made those decisions as well. I've made that happen. Speaking of which, today's Thursday, so it's a fasting day for me. So keeping busy today because I have to keep busy on a fast day. So all this to say that I've taken a lot of my desires and turned them into decisions. I've taken action on those things, and now I find myself facing some desires that I've kind of like put one foot in, but I have one foot out on making those decisions. And since opening my own law firm, I've become very passionate about helping other lawyers leap out on their own and open their own law firm. Now, this is a desire that I've had, but I haven't taken a lot of meaningful action to turn it into a decision, right? So I've done the fun stuff. I have a name, I have a website, it's Mama's Building Law Firms. So that's been created, that's there. But I haven't taken a whole lot to actually make the decision. Like if someone were to contact me right now, like I'm not accepting coaching clients through that right now. But I've been doing a lot of speaking engagements, a lot in the past, I would say 2 years or so. A lot of it speaking engagements, just about opening a law firm, managing your law firm, juggling work and life, and just, all the things surrounded around being a mom and a law firm owner and a lawyer, and just how to juggle all those things that I'm still always navigating. I don't have all the answers for, but I'm happy to share my journey speaking with other attorneys who are looking to do the same thing, or maybe having a hard time trying to navigate those waters and figure that out. So I recently, yesterday I actually pulled the trigger on it, but I think I decided before that, but yesterday I actually had my consultation. So I've decided to hire a business coach for myself. So with one-on-one coaching to really kind of hone in on what I need to focus on in order to achieve my goals for 2023. And a big part, the main goal, the number one kind of overarching goal, is to do more work in helping other lawyers who want to open their own law firms. And so, but I have a law firm that I run, right? And I need to figure out what am I doing with my firm to make room for this new venture that I really want to jump into with both feet, not just one foot in, one foot out. And so am I adding another attorney? Am I scaling down more? I'm not exactly sure yet. I'm inclined to think that I'm probably going to, I don't know if scale it down is the right word, but to really like focus my efforts in the law firm to really polish up my schedule and to free myself some more from my law firm so I can focus more on growing my own coaching for attorneys who want to open their own law firms. And so in turning this desire of wanting to help other lawyers who want to open their own law firms, it's really about growing and evolving and identifying a passion that I have that I learned through opening my own law firm, and being able to go with the flow and not fight it and not stay just 100% committed to my law firm only. Like, I think it's important to listen to yourself and what you're interested in, because these things change, right? I mean, you go into something thinking one thing, and then maybe, you can't always foresee what other doors are going to open for you. And the more that I do speaking on this topic, the more that I talk to other attorneys about it, like, the more I realize, like, maybe this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I love having my law firm. I intend to fully continue doing that, but I need to figure out how to also follow this other passion that has evolved in these past few years. So, I'm finding myself kind of questioning, like, what's best for me career-wise, because I've worked so hard to get to where I am now. And so maybe, some of you can relate to, like, working so hard to achieve something, and then you get there and it's like, oh, well, maybe what I really want is this. Like, you can't always have that foresight to know what that's going to be. So, but like, I know me, and I know how capable I am, right? And you're very capable as well of pursuing what you want to do. Like, I built my law firm from nothing. My office, which is, Dow Law Firm here in Seattle, it didn't exist 6.5 years ago. It was just an idea in my head. And then March of 16, I opened it, and here I am 6.5 years later, going strong, right? And so I know what I can do when I put my mind to it. And so it's taking these desires and taking the steps necessary to make decisions for yourself, whatever it may be, whether it's career, whether it's weight loss, whether it's, it could be anything, right? But so many times that we have these desires and we don't take the action to make them into decisions and actually move towards them. And you're the one missing out on it, right? And I'm the one missing out on it because this is what I think I really want to commit to doing this, and I haven't really moved forward in my decision-making process and in proceeding forward with it. And I'm the one missing out, and the potential clients that I could be helping. Like, there's so many people that I could be helping to navigate their own journey as a business owner or whatever they want to do. And so I think all this is to say that I'm wrapping up this year. I'm wrapping up 2022, making some really big decisions for myself career-wise. Like, my kids are older now. I mean, they're not older, but they're 10 and 12. They're not babies anymore, right? And so they don't need me in the same way that they needed me before as babies, as toddlers, etc. And so now it's more of my focus is on, well, what does Darcel want to do? What does Darcel like? And so that's what I've been contemplating, and that's what I've been doing, and that's what I am finally actually taking action on. And so the point of this video is to, I guess, just remind you, like, and to ask you, what are you sitting on? What are you desiring but not taking action on, not taking a decision on? Why aren't you taking action? And so for me, I wasn't taking action because I just kind of felt like I had worked so hard to do what I'm doing now, like, it would be too much to want to also do something else. But that's not true. Like, that was me blocking myself, right? And so I don't have any limits aside from what I put on myself. And so I have hired my coach. We are kicking off next week and putting my plan together so I can actually take action in this next year. And I'm so excited to do so. And I will share this journey with you, along with all the things of running a law firm and my alternate day fasting, like all the things that like make me and that I have to share with you and to provide value to you and maybe help you will still be here. But you're going to be kind of coming along for this ride with me as we kind of see what this looks like. So hopefully that was helpful and maybe inspired you or reminded you that you do have other passions, you do have desires, and that maybe it's time for you to start making some decisions to achieve those goals as well. So stay tuned. I'm excited for what the end of this year. Like, I'm not, my coach, when I hired her yesterday, she was like, well, do you want to wait until January? I'm like, no, absolutely not. I've waited long enough. I thought about this long enough. Like, when is your next availability to get me in? Like, there's no point in waiting until January for anything, whether it's career, whether it's yourself, whether it's weight loss. Like, why would you wait until January? If you've decided now that you want to do something and you are ready, willing, and able to take the actions necessary to make it happen, don't wait until January. It's only December 8th. We still have 3 weeks of December for you to get ahead. If you start now and you get 3 weeks into it, whatever it may be, you're going to be that much further ahead than in January. So no, we're starting next week. I'm not waiting till January. I understand the mind and the thinking behind waiting till January, new year, fresh start, but no. I don't need any excuses to wait, and nor do you. So whatever you want to do, whatever you've decided for yourself you're going to do it now. Don't wait until January. There's no point in waiting. So I will take you along for this journey. I'm excited to share with you what next chapters of things look like for me with all the things, again, with work, with, coaching, with weight loss, my alternate day fasting, wrapping up today's fast day, and I will continue to share. All right, have a good one.